You know you have to start out with a base, and the one that I'm using is Sigma's eyeshadow base in Persuade, and I kind of like this one because it kind of just cancels out any discoloration. And then I'm going to take this new Sugarpill Edward Scissorhands palette, and I really wanted to love this palette. When I seen it, I absolutely fell in love, but after using it, I'm kind of a little upset because the colors don't really come off as what they seem. So the first color I'm going to use is this Suburbia color as my transition color. And like in the palette, it looked a little bit more orange, but when you actually applied it, it looked really pink. And I'm just going to use my Sigma E40 blending brush as usual to apply this. And then I'm going to take this brown color from the palette, which I really was excited to use because I thought it was like a really matte, rich brown, but it didn't really turn out that color. It's not as brown as it looks in the palette, but it's still a pretty color. And these shadows kind of had a lot of fallout, so I applied some powder under my eye to kind of catch that since I already had my makeup on. And I'm just going to apply that with my Sigma E25 blending brush on the inner and outer corners. Doesn't have to be neat or anything. I'm not really taking my time doing it. And then just making sure that's blended out really good. And then taking this heart-shaped cookie color, which looks a little bit more brownish in the palette, but it actually comes off really like a really light cream color. I'm going to apply that with a stiff brush in the center of my lid just to make sure it's all blended out. And then taking the lightest shimmery color from the palette, which I thought it kind of looks in the palette like a real silvery color, but when you put it on, it looks like a more bluish shimmery color, I guess. It's a really pretty color. And then I'm going to take that same brown color under my lower lash line and just blend that out. And then for my waterline, I'm going to use a black pencil and then for bronzer, I'm going to use this new Sigma, I think it's called Limelight bronzer, and it's actually one of my favorites that I've tried recently. And I'm just going to apply that with a Sigma small contour brush, and then the other one that I'm using is the Tarte brush for my forehead. I just love this brush. It just makes it so easy and fast. And then for blush, I'm also going to take another Sigma product, and it is Heavenly Blush. And then for the highlight, I'm going to use Anastasia's new highlighter in Starlight. For lipstick, I'm going to use Dose of Color Stone lipstick, and then for just the center, I'm going to apply the new Anastasia lip gloss in Butterscotch, which is a really pretty color.